Hello, happy Tuesday. Welcome back to my kitchen. Now today we're going to be talking about kombucha for the gut. We're going to be talking non-alcoholic cocktails. I'm going to be making something very fabulous here in the kitchen with my friends from Mighty Brew. So what do you think about kombucha? Have you ever tried it? Drop me a little heart if you're a fan. If you've ever tried actually anything from Mighty Brew, this is the new one that we're doing with them just for Christmas. It's Jasmine Bellini kombucha. It is amazing. So if you are fancying an alcohol-free tipple for Christmas, then this is just the ticket. Nice to see you all. Hello, thanks for all the hearts. Thanks for the waves. Good to see you. Let's get our friends over on Facebook, see if they are ready and waiting. Hello, Facebook. Happy Tuesday. Hello, everyone watching on YouTube, on Catch Up. Just saying to our friends here on Instagram, you're welcome back to my kitchen. We're going to be talking non-alcoholic cocktails, perfect for the party season. Also kombucha. Anybody tried kombucha? Drop me a little heart or a comment below if this is something that you're a fan of. I absolutely love it, swear by it. I've used it, made it for years, decades even. This is the Mighty Brew kombucha. This is a brand new one. We've now got 3 special editions of the Earle Wellbeing kombucha. I absolutely love it. This is really special. This is called Jasmine Bellini. So if you, like me, are a bit of a fan of the Bellini cocktail, which is peach juice and champagne or Prosecco, this is the most fantastic non-alcoholic version. And I know it's going to be super, super popular. We do have a Liz Loves discount, of course. I actually was a bit sneaky and I went online and I ordered 2 cases of this. They come in cases of 6, or you can buy individual bottles. But I ordered mine last night just to get in there because I didn't want it to sell out before I had some for Christmas. So that's just a word of warning. If you want to hop over actually and have a look, Mighty Brew, it's mightybrew.com, super easy. Liz Loves, of course, gets you your discount as well, but there's loads of really good flavours of kombucha. My youngest is an absolute fan of their winter chai. It's like become a running joke. It's like, have they got winter chai yet? Because they only do it seasonally. He absolutely loves it, and it's fantastic because it's a low sugar, non-alcoholic, probiotic drink. So it's a healthy fizzy drink, and he is really happy to drink it instead of drinking a cola drink or lemonade or, elderflower, all those drinks which are so high in sugar. And actually, not only is he having something low sugar, but he's also having something that's very good for his good gut bugs. So happy kid, happy mum, that's what I say. Anyway, do take a look if you'd like to. I'm going to add Lainey, first of all, to Instagram, just so that she can also be here. Where are we? Let me see if I can get that on here, and then I will add our friends from Mighty Brew because they'll also be able to make answers to questions or anything that you need to know about kombucha specifically. They're a fantastic British brand. They make on their farm just outside Winchester. I've been there, I've filmed there. They're really, really good guys. So let's see if we can get Mighty Brew. I don't see you just yet as a request to join me. So if you'd like to join, please do. So it's Julia, who's one of the co-founders of Mighty Brew. There's Julia and Peter. And they originally came from Eastern Europe, where, of course, kombucha is absolutely a way of life. And for those who don't know, kombucha is a non-alcoholic drink that you make using what's called a SCOBY. And that's like almost looks like a kind of pancake. And it's a living creature almost. I mean, it's not obviously in the animal kingdom, but it's like yeasts that grow and ferment. And as it ferments, so you make it in a brew of sugary tea. And what happens is as the SCOBY grows and develops, it digests all the sugar in the tea. And that's how it ferments, and it creates the beneficial bacteria that's in kombucha that's so incredibly healthy for us. So it takes a few weeks to ferment, and by the time the fermentation process has happened, it's eaten all the sugar. So it's digested the sugar, which is why it's such a low sugar option, so great for those who are really having to watch their sugar intake, or if, like me, you just want to be very low sugar naturally. And of course, you're also getting all the probiotic goodness. So a glassful a day is a really good addition to your overall gut health. And of course, being able to have something really tasty that you can serve as a non-alcoholic alternative. You know, if I go to parties or suppers or to see friends, I take a bottle of this with me and end up drinking it, obviously, end up opening it. But it's a really good option if you've got people coming who aren't drinking or who are drivers or perhaps younger people. It's a very, very good option to serve. Oh, yeah. So Nikki says we met them at the Carol concert last year. Lovely couple. Absolutely right. So they are coming again to the Carol concert. It's Wednesday the 7th of December in Chelsea. There are a few tickets left. It's been an absolute runaway, of course, as always. But we will be serving this. So afterwards, we always serve homemade mince pies with a glass of Prosecco or a glass of Mighty Brew kombucha, which they very kindly donated for the charity evening. So that is really good. Okay, let's see if we have Mighty Brew. We do. Connect with Julia and we can talk to her all about Mighty Brew and specifically do this tutorial on non-alcoholic cocktails to give you a little bit of inspiration, hopefully, for the festive season. Hi, Julia.
Hello.
Very nice to see you. I'm just turning my volume up. Are you at your little plant in Winchester?
Yes, we do. I'm just going to turn my volume a little bit up as well to
Perfect.
maximum.
Because we want to hear
Can
everything.
you hear me okay?
Yeah, absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. You're getting lots of waves and lots of hearts. So you and Peter, you founded Mighty Brew. And your story was that you came from Eastern Europe, is that right, with your scobies?
No, we bought the first Scooby here in UK.
Did you? It's a UK one. So you brought the heritage with you?
Yes, exactly. We brought probably the memory with us. And the Scooby, we bought it here. We got a very small Scooby in UK, our first one. And it's still with us all these years, which is massive now. And we are very attached to our Scoobies. We can never let them go.
Your SCOBY, I have seen your SCOBY, and honestly, it's literally, I have to stand back, it's like this big, isn't it? It's huge, because you now make in such big quantities. But you started literally in the kitchen, didn't you? Just like, I'm here in the kitchen with jars of SCOBYs and selling kombucha, going to fairs, it being so popular, you then turned it into this amazing brand.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it's all started. As this Scooby grew, our living room became smaller and smaller, and you know, all our family and friends, they really liked what we was experimenting with, and this is where idea born. Like, why not? This is something that we love doing, and why we cannot turn this into our work?
Yeah,
which is
fantastic.
It's amazing, yeah.
So healthy, so forward thinking. And let's talk about the flavors. I mentioned, you know, my son, my youngest, he is the biggest fan of winter chai, with all those amazing spices. You've got sort of cloves and cinnamon and all sorts of good things. But you do so many great flavors, and I think why I'm really such a fan of Mighty Brew as a kombucha brand is that you use real botanical ingredients. So you're not just using extracts or synthetics. You know, the rose blush that we have, for example, you're using organic rose petals, organic raspberries, and mixing that in with the second fermentation. Is that how it works?
Yeah, that's how it works. And yeah, this is our lifestyle really, which is transfers into our business. This is we live our life very as natural as possible nowadays. Yeah. But yeah, that's what we, you know, any flavor we create, and every time we experiment with our botanicals and kombuchas, we always kind of, that's my kind of gate where I'm saying, would I give this to my children? And this is what I know, that if this is something that I'm gonna be, you know, offering to other people or not, and if the answer is yes, then I'm like, that's it. This is a good thing what we're doing.
And great for children. I mean, great for all ages. But I mentioned the low sugar. There's no caffeine. I've seen that asked as a question there. And you brew it authentically. It's not pasteurized. I know some of the commercial brands on the market, you know, they make them really well, but then they go and pasteurize them to increase the shelf life. And of course, that's killing the probiotic activity. So yeah. You know, that's a shame.
Yeah, it is really shame, because all you want your food to be real, and not interfering in the processes too much. So yeah, we just leave it to nature. Some processes have to be controlled, like the alcohol level, so that you reduce the yeast, but it's still playing in the natural ways. It's not pasteurization or high temperatures or anything like this. So they are live cultures and all the acids and yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. Love it, love it. So let's talk about our new baby, our new member of the family, which is Heritage. So this is Mighty Brew Heritage. This is the third one that now has the Liz Earle label. So I absolutely stand by this. It's brilliant. It's a beautiful bottle. It's a proper champagne bottle with, you've got your cork here, you've got the dimple at the bottom. It feels really substantial. So this is your premium version, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to open this. Obviously they're very fizzy, so you do have to be careful.
Well.
So I'm doing this live. Okay, I'm always a bit nervous when I do things like this live. I'm just going to pop a clean tea towel over it, just in case, because obviously it might have shaken up a bit. Oops. There we go. Way. Whoa. Fabulous. Look at that. Full
This is my favorite part.
Do you know, I think it's possibly my favourite one too. And it's brand new, so we haven't had that many people try it yet, but I have taken it to a couple of friends and they have been like, oh my goodness, what is that drink? Where can we get it from? So all I can say, Julia, is I hope that you and Peter have made plenty, because it's going to fly. And I gather that we're newly on Ocado with our Mighty Brew collaboration.
Oh yes, yes. So the Heritage Blush Rose and Elderflower Stack, it's already in Ocado.
Yeah, fantastic.
And for those who still don't know, our botanical range is in Ocado as well.
That's so good. Well done. It's so good to see it growing and to give people more access to it. Yeah, but obviously, if you want this one, this is the brand new one. This is the special one that we're talking about today. That's just exclusively from your website. Is that right?
Yes. Yes. At the moment, yes.
And just to check, we do still get the Liz Loves on it.
Yes.
The discount. Yes. Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so you're going to talk us through making a really special cocktail. And I hope I've got all the ingredients here. But before that, I'm actually, sorry, I can't resist. I'm actually just going to have just a little bit of the plain, because this on its own is a fantastic drink. I mean, look how pretty it is. The colour, if you're a fan of drinking Bellinis or just, you know, slightly interesting Prosecco or champagne-based cocktails. That is so good. You can really taste the flavours in there. Do you want to talk us through what you've added to this in the making of it?
Yeah, so the interesting thing is that when me and Peter is experimenting with botanicals, we try not to get influenced by the recipes, by the books, by anything. So we kind of experiment and you know, coming up with different combinations. And we said there is a classic Bellini, everybody knows about it, but we want to have like a kind of twist. We want it to be a little bit different. Yeah. So we've chosen fresh peach.
Fresh peach, you can taste that. Yes. You can really taste. So Nikki's asking how it varies from the blush rose, which I know she's a fan of. You get that peach note coming through. So if you're a fan of fresh peaches with the kombucha, it's so delicious. It's sweet, but it's not sickly at all. It's very sophisticated, I would say.
But Bellini, it's meant to be sticky sweet, so we are kind of on the edge. And then when we created this flavor, then we found out that actually jasmine and peach are related. So you see, when you're drinking it, you feel the jasmine, but then it extends the flavor, this sweet end to the peach. So it's such a nice journey from when you know. It's
really good. And do you know what you've been so clever about here, Julia, is that often when you drink kombucha on its own, it can taste quite vinegary. And it can be slightly sour, and you know, I like that. I got actually quite addicted to it over the years, and a healthy addiction. But this doesn't have any of that. This, you know, you can really taste. It's like a very premium jasmine tea, that lovely fragrant note, that lightness to it, with the fresh peach, with the underlying strength and structure of the kombucha. I mean, it is so good. I mean, it is wickedly good. It'd be very interesting to see what everybody thinks and how it compares to the elderflower sec, which I guess is a bit like a champagne equivalent, or instead of drinking, you know, sugary elderflower cordial. And then the blush rose, which is like the pink champagne, which is the rose and the raspberry, which is sort of light and fruit and fresh. This is perfect for this time of year. Perfect for winter festivities. It is absolutely going to be on my Christmas table.
So
No
we can
question.
make a cocktail, but this is cocktail on its own.
It is a cocktail on its own, actually. Yeah, I mean, you know, we don't even have to make the cocktail. But let's make a cocktail, because I am actually planning to have some friends over in the run-up to Christmas. So what do you suggest that we do with it if we would like to make something even more exotic using this as a base? What are we going to do?
So I have a peach and passion fruit punch. So
Got my passion fruits.
so I have ginger.
Yep, I've got some ginger root. So should we start with that? What am I going to do with this?
Fresh ginger slices. I'm taking the skin. I'm taking the skin off, so you don't get this like a bits floating in your cocktail.
Okay, all right. So I just slice. Sorry, guys, you can't see this because I can't use.
But
my,
you can also use the stem ginger, but the cocktail will be slightly sweeter as well.
Oh, that's a good idea. I know people often have jars of stem ginger for Christmas. My grandma would always have a jar of stem ginger on the go. Okay, so I have just to show you, I've just chopped up some little bits of stem ginger. So these are the peeled bits here. Is that going to be enough, do you think?
Yeah, that's going to be enough. I have like 2 pieces like this.
Okay.
In my tumbler.
So I'm going to put those in a tumbler, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, pop those in. Mm-hmm. Then what?
I'm going to put some ice cubes or crushed ice.
Ice. I will be with you momentarily. I'm just going to go to the freezer. Yep, so I'm going to pop some ice in. I will be right there. Okay, I have my ice. Okay, so I've got ice. So I'm going to, pop that in with the ginger. Now what am I going to do?
Muddle a little bit.
Muddle this a little bit. I've actually got a pestle and mortar here. I haven't got a professional muddle, but you just sort of, muddling is when you just sort of bash it down a bit. Is that right?
Yes, exactly.
Technical term. Give it a bash. Okay, just to release the ginger. I can smell the ginger coming from that. Lovely. Okay, so that's muddled in with a bit of crushed ice. Yep.
And I've got a passion fruit.
Passion fruit. I have a passion fruit as well. I've also I managed to find in my local shop here some passion fruit juice. So I guess you could use either or both.
Exactly.
So I'm just going to cut this in half. Yeah, this passion fruit.
Yes.
Okay.
And stick it in. I will put the whole passion fruit.
Okay, all the insides are going in. Okay.
Yeah.
I do love passion fruit. It reminds me of Kenya actually, because they grow passion fruit over there. So whenever I'm there, I'm always eating more passion fruit than I would do here. So I've got the other half. So let's pop that one in. So pop that in. Okay. So I've got that in here. So I've got ginger, ice, and passion fruit.
And now I'll add the bellini.
Add the bellini. Okay. Oh my goodness, I wish you could smell this. The smell is fantastic. All those lovely fizzy bubbles. Okay, give that a little stir.
Oh, it looks so good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the smell is so good. And I've got some mint leaves as well. Do I do anything with those?
Mint leaves, or also some slices of peach. That would be nice as well.
Okay, I don't have any slices of peach, so that would be an optional extra. I do have some fresh mint though from my garden.
Yeah, and some fresh mint. That.
Okay. Just gonna pop that in. Oh, love the smell of fresh mint. So satisfying. fresh and invigorating, and it just livens up any cocktail.
That's amazing.
I had some last night actually in a non-alcoholic drink, which was really refreshing. So there we go. And that's ready to go. But you can see yours because you've done yours in a beautifully clear glass. What I might do is I might put it in a clear glass. I guess what you could do is if you didn't want to have the pips, or you were using a juice, obviously you wouldn't get the pips.
Exactly.
You could strain it, couldn't you, if you wanted?
Yeah, you can strain it, yeah.
I'm just going to grab my strainer. Here we go. So I've just got another. I found these little vintage style glasses, which I really like.
Oh, they're beautiful.
So they're really pretty, aren't they? So I'm just going to pop that in there. So I've got all the flavours. Might just garnish that maybe with a little bit of mint.
Oh, beautiful.
Isn't that
in
pretty?
your glass it looks better than in mine.
Yeah. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of mint on there. And obviously if you had your fresh peaches, you could add a few slices of that too. Cheers, Julia. Is it too early to say Happy Christmas? We're nearly in December, aren't you? Can you believe it?
I know. Oh, this time of the year, when we start brewing winter chai, I know this is...
That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
So good. That extra little addition of the passion fruit is really, really nice. Really nice.
Yes,
it just feels so special, actually. I mean, I love this too, on its own. Don't get me wrong. Absolutely love that. You don't need to add anything to it, but if you want to spice it up a bit, make something different.
Or sometimes what I do, I just add, instead of ice, you can add like a frozen berries, and just in the glass some frozen berries, and top it up with this, so it's already cold, chilled drink, and adds as well a little bit of...
What a nice idea. What could you do? I guess, I mean, frozen blackberries would be nice, which I know you can buy in bulk. I've done that before as a really inexpensive kind of berry option, much cheaper than buying fresh. Frozen blueberries, frozen raspberries, all of that. Lovely.
And it also doesn't dilute the drink very much, because ice, when it's melting, it's kind of diluting a little bit the flavor. But the berries is just even adding a little bit more, another layer.
So obviously this tastes amazing, looks amazing, is really special. Can we just talk to a little bit about the benefits of kombucha? You know, why are you such a fan? Why has it been this amazing legacy that's come from Eastern Europe, where I've been over to various countries, Latvia, for example, and you know, almost every corner shop seems to have a little brewery selling kefir and kombucha. It's just part of the culture, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, when we were kids, we didn't realize that. We didn't know in what environment we live in, and in what culture it is, and what food we eat, because that was just a part of every day. No one thought about this. But time passed, and only now we're realizing, like, wow, that was actually good. That was amazing. That
so lucky.
Actually...
Because how old are your children now?
3.
3, okay. And are they fans of kombucha, your little one?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Really?
Yeah,
so it's not too early? I mean, how young can you start them?
You know, I get these questions often, you know, whether you know, give to children or pregnant women or breastfeeding. I think this is such a personal decision, or you know, or you speak to your doctor. But I can only say from my experience, when I was pregnant, and when my little, before 1, I didn't give her any of kombucha. I was not sure, that's why I didn't. But all my pregnancy, I was drinking kombucha, and I think this get me through. Like I had energy, I felt very good. So I don't know if this is part of this drink or just overall. And I think you, as a mother, you feel when your children are ready for something. You know, when they are curious and they try, it's nothing like, you know, they don't have any pains or anything. So yeah, she loves it. She absolutely loves it. Sometimes I have to remind her that she also have to drink some water or some.
No, I know. I mean, my youngest, you know, you have the little bottles, which I really like, little screw cap bottles. You know, he'll have one of those in the evening, and you know, I have to stop him from going and getting another one. And, you know, not for health reasons, but, you know, I'm just saying, you know, steady on, you know, you're going to drink your way through that. But he absolutely loves it. And the fact that he is benefiting his digestive system in such a good way, because he doesn't like kefir. You know, I can get him to eat plain live yogurt, but kefir is just a step too far for him. And he doesn't like taking probiotic capsules or powders or whatever. So knowing that he can get something like this in a way that he absolutely loves, and he seeks it out, you know, it's one of the first things that he'll say, you know, and I'm cooking supper and say, oh, can I go and get winter chai?
Yeah, there's all lots of different fermented foods or drinks, and everybody choosing they kind of how far they can go. You know, for Eastern Europeans, there's not a problem. Cabbage and beetroot and pickles and kombuchas. For us, the sour the better. But yeah, for somebody who's new to this, they might be like, ooh, that's a bit step too
Just
far.
start small. I mean, my advice, and maybe you would echo this, Julia, is, you know, if you've never drank kombucha, if you've never drunk it, you know, don't have a huge bottle the first time you try it. You know, it is probiotic. Have a glass, see how you get on. I find it healthily addictive. I really miss it in the evenings now if I don't have, whether it's plain or whether it's, you know, one of your heritage ones. It's just so lovely to have. Thank you. And we're good. Go on.
No, and how nice it's. What a pleasure when you drink something and you're enjoying it and you know it's doing good for you. It's just, for me, this is the ultimate.
It's the ultimate. It's the absolute ultimate. Yeah. It's a really delicious thing. It feels like a real treat, and it's actually putting positive goodness into your body. I mean, it just doesn't get any better. Julia, are both you and Peter coming to the Carol concert next week?
Yes, we are. Yes.
Oh, I'm so pleased. Thank you for generously donating the mighty brew that we're going to serve afterwards with the mince pies as well as an option. So we've got Prosecco or kombucha, or if you want to try it, those who are coming, make sure you get to try it as well. I can't wait to see you in real life. And
it was lovely last year. We really enjoyed it.
It's a really fun evening, isn't it? It's really fun. It's going to be even better this year. I won't tell you, but we've got some really cool people coming. So can't wait to see you. Thank you. And thank you for our discount. We so appreciate it. The Liz loves. Sending you lots of love.
You too.
See you next week. Bye. 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 Do you want to click off on your little white X? Oh, yeah. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Super popular. Just a word of warning. It is flying. Okay. So, and they have what they've got because it's about an 8-week fermentation process. So they've made all the stock for Christmas. That's it. So if you want to get it before Christmas, you're going to have to order it now, because otherwise they can make more, but it'll be another 8 weeks. So it'll be sometime in the new year. That's just about it for today. Just to say, if you are looking for more foodie gifts, this is another really special thing. So this is the Governor Premium Olive Oil. Comes in this beautiful box. I've given this to guys in the past because I find men quite tricky to buy for. But look at this. This is premium. It's like medical grade olive oil. It's so good. It's amazing on dressings, on salads, drizzled over green veggies and baked potatoes. I love the fact that it comes with its own little leather bow tie. Really amazing. And it's got incredible health benefits and is actually medically accredited. It's a really good one. So it tells you all about it in the little leaflet that comes with it. It's really good stuff and so appreciated by all the guys that I've given it to, and they've given us a Liz Loves, so we're hugely grateful. 10%, and that's the Governor EVU. EVU obviously stands for extra virgin olive oil. The Governor evu.co.uk. We'll pop a link on Facebook, and you'll find the link obviously on Earle Wellbeing. Also, just to say, lots of talk about Love Liposomal. So Liposomal is the delivery system to make supplements more effective. And this is a great British brand. We had their magnesium as a subscription gift for the magazine. This is liposomal quercetin. I know lots of people are chatting about quercetin. So I love quercetin. It's one of the supplements that I definitely rely on. You can find more information on the Earle Wellbeing website. Oh, that is good. Really nice. That's a ginger flavour one. The difference about liposomal supplements is normally a supplement, if you have a capsule or a liquid, it'll go through the digestive system, be broken down in the gut. that obviously diminishes some of the bioavailability of the supplement. With liposomal, it's held in these tiny, tiny little microscopic fatty particles, if you like, which go straight into our cells. So it bypasses the digestive system, goes straight in. It's really effective and better value for money. So anyway, that's Love Liposomal. Go and check them out. They also plant trees in Africa with every order. So another reason to love them. And it's a fab female founder, British brand. And they've given us 20% off. So if you want to go and check them out, they are at loveliposomal.co.uk. And talking about subs gifts, I do hope that you've got your subscription to Earle Wellbeing magazine. There is an amazing subs gift that's just gone live, brand new one, went live today, and that is, actually maybe it didn't go live today, but it is just live now. It is the £20 vouchers for Studio 10. So if you love Studio 10 makeup range, you'll have seen me chat here before with Grace, another fab female founder. So much to love on her website. Well, she has given us £20 off, so £20 physical value of vouchers on anything on their website. So that is as a subscription gift for Earle Wellbeing magazine if you have your direct debit, and that runs up until the end of November. Is that right? You might have, so end of November. You will get your subscription vouchers. Sorry, just reading on this. You get your subscription vouchers once the direct debit has cleared. Okay, so the vouchers don't come with the magazine, basically. So don't expect them with the magazine, but they will follow on directly from Studio 10 Beauty. And of course, if you want to gift the magazine and keep the vouchers, then you can do that. You just have to let the lovely people at Warner's know. Either pop a little note in the comments box on the online order, which you'll find on Earle Wellbeing website, or you can call them. Real people in the UK on a phone who will talk to you and sort it all out as to where you want the magazine sent or where you would like the gift. One very, very quick last thing. Have you got your advent calendar? I'm getting mine ready. This is mine from Salcombe Dairy, full of handmade chocolate truffles that they make down in Salcombe. I've been there, you've probably seen them on the ground before. Everything is plastic free. It doesn't have a plastic outer, it doesn't have plastic inserts, nothing. It's all very eco, and I just love this design. So this is going to be opened. It's my little guilty pleasure. Come the 1st of December, which of course, if you're watching me in real time, is very soon. And of course there is a Liz Loves. Gosh, I should have mentioned. Thank you very much, our friends Lucia and everybody at Salcombe Dairy. They have given us, I think it's 10%, but anyway, it's on the website if you want to use Liz Loves. But snap that up today if you would like to have your advent calendar in time for the first one to open on the 1st of December. Sending you lots of love. Thanks for all the hearts. I'm going to be back with you on Wednesday. Oh, I've got an extra one on Wednesday, talking to Life Armour about adaptogens. I'm also back with you 3 times next week, I think it is. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So yeah, lots going on. Oh, hang on, what am I talking? I'm a week ahead. Sorry, I'm going to be back with you tomorrow. What am I saying? Wednesday the 30th, which is of course tomorrow. So we're going to talk about adaptogens. I was talking to a good friend of mine actually only this morning, recommending ashwagandha. And they were saying, what is ashwagandha? And I said, well, it's an adaptogenic herb. And they're like, okay, you've lost me already. Come on, let's take this back, Liz. What is an adaptogenic herb? So I'm going to go, right, okay, we're going to talk about adaptogens, how they can help with stress and sleep and mood and emotion and joy and energy and all those things. So I'm really, really looking forward to it. We've got the registered nutritionist, Sarah Jackson, who is with us, who we've spoken to before, who knows all things adaptogenic and more. So do join me, same time, same place, tomorrow for another Instagram Live. Until then, sending you lots of hearts back to you. Thank you. Thanks for all your lovely comments. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.